only Chuck Norris can prevent forest fires. Chuck Norris is not Irish. His hair is soaked from the blood of his victims. They say curiosity killed the cat. This is wrong. Chuck Norris killed the cat. Every single one of them. There's no such thing as a lesbian. Just women that haven't met Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris crossed the road. No one has ever dared question his motives. Chuck Norris doesn't say, "Who's your daddy?" because he knows the answer. Love does not hurt. Chuck Norris does. Chuck Norris once roundhouse kicked a salesman. Over the phone. The pen is mightier than the sword. Only if the pen is held by Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris can kill 2 stones with 1 bird. Chuck Norris doesn't kill 2 birds with 1 stone. He kills them all with 2 stones. The ones in his pants. Chuck Norris counted to infinity. Twice. Chuck Norris knows the last digit of pi. The air around Chuck Norris is always 78 degrees. Chuck Norris wants an egg. He cracks open a chicken. It was on credits at the end of Walker, Texas Ranger. Those are just the fatalities in the making of it. Chuck Norris plays racquetball with a waffle iron and a bowling ball. Count from 1 to 10. That's how long it would take Chuck Norris to kill you. 47 times. Chuck Norris is not politically correct. He is correct. Always. Mr. T pities the fool. Chuck Norris kills the fool. They were going to release the Chuck Norris version of Clue, but everyone ended with roundhouse kick to the face. Chuck Norris's favorite cereal is Nails and Gravel. Jurassic Park, the T-Rex was not chasing the Jeep. Chuck Norris was chasing the dinosaur. Chuck Norris has never been accused of murder because roundhouse kicks are considered an act of God. Brokeback Mountain is not just a movie. It's what Chuck Norris calls a pile of dead ninjas outside of his house. Rules of engagement. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. Don't bring a gun to a Chuck Norris fight. Chuck Norris is the only man who has ever beaten the odds. With his fists. Chuck Norris wipes the chainmail and sandpaper. Chuck Norris likes his ice like he likes his scolds. Crushed. Chuck Norris did not lose his virginity. He stalked it and destroyed it with extreme prejudice. Chuck Norris's pulse is measured on the Richter scale. There's an ancient legend in China that a child will be born from a dragon. The child will grow into a man, and the man will destroy all evil in the land. That, however, is not Chuck Norris, because Chuck Norris killed that man. Most people know the quote, "I think, therefore I am." However, most people do not know the rest of the saying, and the end of it is, "Afraid of Chuck Norris." Chuck Norris once roundhouse kicked a $10 bill into 200 nickels. Chuck Norris can in fact raise the roof, and he can do it with 1 hand. Kenny G is allowed to live because Chuck Norris does not kill women. For Chuck Norris, every street is one way. His way. There are now 5 cup sizes at Starbucks. Short, tall, grande, venti, Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris actually built the stairway to heaven. Whoever said, "Only the good die young," was probably in Chuck Norris's kindergarten class. Chuck Norris once skewered a man with the Eiffel Tower. Chuck Norris doesn't own a can opener, he just chews right through the can. He who laughs last, laughs best. He who laughs at Chuck Norris, dies. Chuck Norris doesn't have blood, he's filled with magma. Chuck Norris can jumpstart a car by using jumper cables attached to his nipples. Chuck Norris can get blackjack with just 1 card. Only 1 hand can beat a full house. Chuck Norris's. Chuck Norris can sneeze with his eyes open. When Chuck Norris was born, only 1 person cried. The doctor never slapped Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris only needs a stunt double for crying scenes. Dinosaurs went extinct from the Chuck Norrisaurus. Lightning never strikes in the same place twice, because Chuck Norris is looking for it. Chuck Norris doesn't go at the speed of light. Light goes at the speed of Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris doesn't know about my videos, because if he did, he would delete the internet. There's no control button on Chuck Norris's computer. Chuck Norris is always in control. Chuck Norris can split an atom with his bare hands. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Unless you're Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris's body temperature is 98.6 degrees Celsius. When somebody yells, "Last one in's a rotten egg," Chuck Norris is never the rotten egg. Chuck Norris can cook minute rice in 30 seconds. Chuck Norris puts the laughter in manslaughter. Helicopter was invented after Chuck Norris was observed doing 8 roundhouse kicks a second. Chuck Norris can make onions cry. When Chuck Norris sneezes, he doesn't say, "Achoo!" He says, "Die, everyone!" That's what happened next. Chuck Norris is not only a noun, but a verb. Cars were meant to get away from Chuck Norris, not to be outdone. Because Chuck Norris is the reason for car crashes. This is the end of season 1. Thank you a lot for watching. I'll probably try to find more Chuck Norris jokes, but these are just my favorite. So once again, thanks everybody for watching. You guys are awesome. Thanks.